Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Azure Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Premier Journey here in Legends EA. It's episode 138 and donuts are ready. Now what do I mean by that? Well first, before I get to that, seasonal challenges, see them on screen. Complete the ZA Pokedex, that's done. Mega Dimension Pokedex 113 at 132, Alpha ZA Pokedex 226 at 227. Alpha Mega Dimension Pokedex 90 out of 112, Shiny ZA Pokedex 125 227, Shiny Mega Dimension Pokedex 23 out of 117. Complete all side missions, making use of 100 donuts checked off. Complete 7 viewer challenges with 6 out of 7. Looking at viewer challenges, Chillin' Reap has given us 5. Pause if you want to read his first 4 ones that are checked off because they're done. But the one we still have left is Catch a Shelf in each raw zone. We're 15 out of 20. Grim Reaper, Catch a Rogue Mega Evo Pokemon is done, as well as Darkrai get all starters as alphas. I was about to say shalfas and I had to start myself. Get all starters as alphas is checked off. Alright? Now, what do I mean? Well, I have actually spent a good amount of time working on donuts. And I do mean a good amount. We got... Now, this one I will explain in a second, but let's go down. So we've had this Fire 2, Counter 3, Alpha 2. Ice 3, Alpha 2, ignore the catching power, that has no use. And then Poison 3, Alpha 3. We also have this Big Haul and Treasure one that we are saving for a dupe 5-star that we don't need anything. Now let's go on. I made some more donuts, including this Ground 3, Catching 3 for Ground and Alpha 2. This is a killer donut. Poison 3, Catching Bug. I mean, some bugs can be poisoned, so this could come in handy. And then Alpha 2. Fairy 3, I just like this donut, and yeah, Teensy didn't really matter, because not to mention it's made with different berries, as you can see, so it was whatever. This is Steel 3, Teensy 3, Sparkling Flying 2, and Alpha 3, which I quite like. And if I don't want to try to use the Sparkling power, I can always just go for Alpha power and get an Alpha. But then I forgot to save, and I made this donut. It's a Sparkling 1 fighting Teensy 3. This is just an accidental donut. If I see a low fighting one, I can use it, but to be honest, it was a complete and utter accident. So, what are we doing? Well, here's the big thing, right? I've been thinking. This is where we left off last time. All these donut resets have been happening, obviously, without much time draining off the clock. This is obviously a Frigiback, Octobex, Baxcalibur, and then Sliggoo and Goodra. 5-star hyperspace. I have an ice donut. I am actually going to use that on it to make sure that I can at least get Baxcalibur, Octobax, and Frigibax done. Alright? Alright. Oh, look at all the Pikachus. Alright, let's get in here and let's do this. Oh, one thing I should do really quick is because none of these Pokemon have been caught, I should have Quick Balls ready. So yeah. Now I do have to be careful just in case. Oh, that's an Alpha. Just in case there's a shiny anywhere in here. Does not look like it. No, okay. No, okay. So we will wrap around to the backside and throw in our Ice 3 Alpha 2 donut. Alright. Now, ultimately, the end goal is pretty simple. I want to make sure I can get a Goodra Sliggoo, because they are the Hisuian variants, as well as the Frigiback, Octobax, and Baxcalibur. If I can get them Alpha, or at least 2 Octobax and a Frigibax, or 3 Frigibacks, it doesn't really matter. Obviously, I need to complete the objective. Alright. Catch a shiny, catch an alpha. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I may have to battle these guys. Alright. Shoot. Alright. Alright, Ice Beam. Oh. That should help if I had my Ultra Bolts ready. There we go. Can we get the Goodra? Alright. So let me take a pause really quick. So Sliggoo and Goodra are not new by any stretch of the imagination. Because obviously we already have them. But because when I was making this Pokedex I did not think about it, if I go over to where Goodra and Sliggoo and Goomy and Oldhim appear, you will notice a problem. I must have passed them. Yeah, I didn't leave space for them when I was organizing this, so I kinda forgot that was a thing. So yeah. Now I don't know where in the Mega Dimension Pokedex they go to. Let me see if I can't try to find. Where they may not show it. Shoot. Alright, so this may be one I throw at the end. Like here. I think that is the best shout. Now, obviously, Frigibax does have a number. Here we go. And the main reason I caught him is just so we have him in the decks. Oh, Sliggoo and Goodra I could just have used repeat balls. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I'm making things more difficult than I need to make them. But yeah, there we go. These guys will go here. I'm so cooked right now. All right. So first off, oh, that's a shiny. Shoot. I have to be careful with this. Hold on. I need a de-aggro. Hello, guys. Because if I can catch them regular and show Mewtwo, can you hurry up? Thank you. There we go. Okay, so repeat ball time. Shoot, man. I got the non-shiny. Shoot. That should be it. Good. All right, now let me try to save and take a moment to break. Okay. All right. So a lot has happened. So first off, let me actually add to the decks Octobax and Frigibax. Those are both new Pokemon to the Mega Dimension, bringing us to 115 out of 132. But then I also got the shiny Octobax, which is a new shiny for the Mega Dimension, bringing us to 24 out of 117. All right, so far, so good there. I do need to go catch the Alpha Sliggoo. Oh, I didn't need to kill him. Oh, well. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay. And let's heat crash. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. I hate that that animation takes so long. They needed to fix that. Nope, and I failed that one. I just earthquaked. I don't know if this is gonna reach. Oh, it does. Wow, I'm actually impressed. We need to destroy Pokeballs and get the golden Pokeball too. Alright. We save, and I'm gonna cheese this. I don't care. Yeah, we're just gonna cheese this. We dropped the save, we root back in, and he should be unconscious. Dude, I am so annoyed right now. One of my pieces of hair is like caught in my headphones, and it keeps like falling in front of my face. But I think I just fixed it, so we're good. Oh man. Alright, so I'm trying to catch this button. This will bring us to 160 and I 132. Now obviously we don't have alphas for any of these guys. I just threw a Pokeball. Dang. Alright. To switch to Ultra Ball and then throw it. So. Yeah. But as of right now, every Pokemon here, if we can catch this Excalibur, can now start to be used with repeat balls, which will highly increase the odds. There we go. So let me take a real small break. Alright, now I can unwind. We have gotten Excalibur, so that brings us to 116 out of 132. Now we obviously need them alpha, but first and foremost, let's go and get all the Pokeballs. Golden Ball's probably up there. Oh, it's right here. Break that. And then now I can start to reset. Alright. So here's the thing, right? Our main goal here was to get everyone. We got a shiny too. But my other goal was to try to get alphas of everybody. And we do have an alpha. Oh, there's an alpha right there. We literally, oh no, I didn't mean to click, okay, whatever. Hey, yo, hello? Alright, E-Crash. And then Earthquake. See, we can't just catch him. There we go. Alright, so the nice thing here is we can get rid of this first Arctibax we got and replace him with this alpha, which is a new alpha to the Mega Dimension Pokedex, bringing us to 91 out of 112. Oh boy. Oh, there's another alpha right there. Oh shoot, I just kind of wasted that. Ow. Oh, I just wasted a ball. Ogre. Alright. Okay, come on. There we go. So getting this Octobax. Alright, so 4 best and 2 decent. 4 best and a pretty good. So this one will become a Bax Caliber. Toys evolved, it doesn't really count, but yeah. Now I am a little bit of wasting this, but yeah. Getting Bax Caliber on Octobax alphas are massive. Unfortunately, I don't think we can do much else though. No, that's not who we need alpha, unfortunately. We need Frigibax, which I actually think isn't spawning here. I think he's spawning in the back. Yeah, he spawns like back over here. Oh shoot, I messed this up. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. I messed it up, but it's whatever. I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to keep my Alpha Sliggoo as a Sliggoo. But obviously the other Alpha Frigibax I'm going to evolve into a Baxcalibur. And then we'll have that at least done. So let me actually fly over here to the Rust Syndicate office. Oh boy, that's not exactly how I thought it would turn out. But yeah, oh no, I forgot to write down when I did the Octobax. Oh, shoot. I mean, it was... I wasn't in there long, maybe like 12 minutes. Let me make a note of it really quick. I just thought about that. Shoot, okay. So obviously we caught an Octobax. Shiny, that's awesome. We also now have this one we can evolve, and this Shalfa Octobax, or Shalfa, oh my god, Alpha Octobax will now become a Alpha Baxcalibur, which will add another Alpha to the Mega Dimension Pokedex, bringing us to 92 out of 112, meaning we only are missing... It's actually kind of crazy that we're only missing 20. But yeah. Now, unfortunately, one of the ones we are missing is Frigibax, but yeah. And then I got this Alpha Sliggoo, which will go here, I guess, for now. And we can get rid of this guy. There we go. I should have saved and thrown the ball and then tried to, like, reload and, you know... I made a mistake though. It happens though. I was everything happened so quick. I just literally got done eating a big heavy meal. I am tired. I am not, like, you know, after you're done eating, you're like, in a trance. That's what I am right now, and I should have done something else to warm up. But guys, that was massive. And now let's go get our other special scan. Because knowing what our special scans are is going to be key to what I do next. Okay? If it's one of the legendaries, obviously we're going to wait and get the perfect donut. If it's not one of the legendaries, then yeah. Yes, sir. Alright, we're getting a special scan, our fourth one. We will check out in a second. And it's Ice 5. Oh man, I just used the Ice Donut on that one, and now I get the Ice one. And I don't think I have another Ice Donut, do I? Oh, what are the chances? Steel, Fairy, Bug, Ground, Poison. Nope. Okay, so that Ice one is going to have to wait until I get an Ice Donut. But there is one positive about that, though. And while it may not sound like a big positive, alpha-wise, right, I can go in there and try to focus on getting, the Alpha Bridgevax. I literally almost forgot its name for a split second. But that is pretty meaningless to us right now. So truthfully, there isn't much we can do about that, and as of right now, there isn't much to do at all. Right? Now, if there's a location with a Pokemon I don't have, like, Alpha yet, I can always try. But I think... Oh, wait. Goldfish. Yeah. Let's go over here. I was gonna say, I do kind of want to waste that bad donut I made. So yeah, let's go waste it. And because I'm like looking for Alpha, bye Fletchling. Yeah, we're not gonna stress so much about what we do. So this is a water 2. And honestly, I do not want to use... Here we are. I want to use this donut. It's 37 minutes. But pretty much what I am doing is just trying to get a Qwilfish Alpha. That's all I'm looking for. The regular Qwilfish Alpha. I mean, if I get a shiny one, cool. But yeah, I need the regular Qwilfish Alpha. So that's what this donut's about. Alright, pick up sparkling items. I can do that. I need coins anyways. And you're wondering, oh, you just ran past an Alpha. Why didn't you catch it? We're only here for Qwilfish Alpha. So that's all we care about. Oh, speak of the devil, look who's right there. Alright. Now, we already have caught him. Alright. We'll Earth Power, and we'll Side Strike and hopefully take him out. There we go. There's the Alpha Pokemon. Yo, Mewtwo, really? And one job, bro. Alright, so Qwilfish is an awesome addition. Kind of a weird one. Like, it's not one you'd get too excited about, especially because it is the plain old Qwilfish. But the most important thing here is that it is now an Alpha, which is a new Alpha in the Mega Dimension Pokedex, bringing us to 93 out of 112. I do need the Hisuian one, but we literally only came for that. So yeah, I don't need Binnacle Shiny. And what was the other Pokemon? Did he miss? Jeez. My Mewtwo needs help. So truthfully, that's what we came in here for. Now that I know where Qwilfish is, let me break the rest of these things. Might as well go for the golden Pokeball while we're here. Oh, there's one right here too. There's a bunch of Qwilfish right here. Oh, I misclicked. See, I was looking at the Qwilfish. I could try for that shiny. Oh, that's right next to spawn, actually. Alright, that's an option. Alright. I'm gonna go check upstairs. Or on the roof, technically, not upstairs. To see if we can't get, to find the golden Pokemon. So I am wanting to shiny hunt a little bit because we still have some donut, but like 37 minutes is a lot of time. And a part of me is like, maybe I should just leave because a part of me doesn't really want to. Kinda doesn't want to. Alright, Earth Power, that's not going to reach. There you go. I don't see the golden Pokeball here, so it has to be elsewhere. Maybe underneath. Yeah, I think it's underneath. And golden Pokeball. Huh. Oh, is it right at spawn? I think it's right at spawn. It's literally right at spawn. So I don't need Binnacle Shiny. How many spawns are there? 4. Okay. So like doing this, I could phase. See, a part of me really doesn't just wanted to waste this donut because I accidentally misused it. You know what? I actually do not want to sit here. I know this seems like a big waste, but I am actually going to back out. I got what I came for in the Crowfish, and you're thinking, wait, you can still shiny hunt. Yeah, I could. But if I'm honest, I really don't want to sit here for 37 minutes and maybe not get a shiny at all. Okay? Like, just to be honest, I want to kind of hit the ground running, try to go for new alphas and stuff like that. So here's the problem. What we have left, there's not many Pokemon we can actually get new as an alpha out of the remaining guys here. Do I need Chimecho? Alpha? No, I don't need it either. Okay. See, I knew I had a Chingling, I just didn't know if I had the Chimecho. So here's the thing, we are actually going to go back over here to the Pokemon Center, and we're going to actually bench reset. Alright? Because ultimately, we have a lot of donuts left, but I kind of want to burn through some of the ones, and oh yes, sir, thank you. I remember throwing at least one straight into the ground. Thank you. Alright. So let's bench reset right here. Switch during daytime and see if we can't find another hyperspace to go do. Because if I'm honest, I kind of want to try to get some more alphas and pick up a shiny along the way or two, but like, yeah, I don't feel like sitting for 37 minutes resetting. I know that was probably a waste, and I'll probably look back at it with a little bit of regret at some point. But yeah. So let's actually look at the donuts we have available again. So Flying Alpha, but that Alpha 3, I really don't care about the flying so much, because there's not many flying Pokemon I really need. So yeah. Here's the thing though, these large ones, I really don't want to go into those for those. Like, I'd rather stick with single typing. Don't really need any shiny there. I do need a normal, but not worth it. Do need to Dene, but I don't need anything else. Hold on a minute. I need to do some research on this one really quick. So Flying 4 got Talonflame and Noivern. Oh. So Noibat and Noivern, Fletchinder and Talonflame show up here. I don't need... Wait, do I even need a Noivern shiny? No, I do not. I was gonna say, the only option is it's either a Pidgeot or a Skarmory. If it's a Scar... Could also be Flamigo. Or Corviknight. But like, I could really phase on this one. I don't think I'm gonna go for it. I pivoted off of it. Ooh, do I have an electric one? So flying, steel, fairy, poison, ground, poison, fire. No, I do not. That is interesting. So, this one is interesting for one big reason. Apros, can you not like boom up right over my shoulder? Jeez, I'm gonna step in here. So the reason I said this fairy one was interesting is because of the Pokemon. So Clefairy and Clefairy 2 I do not have, but they can show up in Wild Zone 19. Swirlix and Slurpuff, I believe I need a shiny Slurpuff, right? Hold on. Yeah, I do. And then obviously the last Pokemon, as we saw, was a Tink, which means we know all the Pokemon in this one. And that will be Tinkatuff and Tinkaton. Does not give us a chance for Tinkatink. So maybe, you know what, no, I'm not. A lot of good options there, but I think I can go into a no, I don't know, man. See, this is where I'm getting racked with indecision. No, you know what? We are going to go for this one. With the fairy. Oh, well, hold on. See, now I'm starting to debate about things. Because it's Teensy 3 and Sparkling 3. You know what? I really don't need the alphas. Let's do it. Wait, no. I need a Shalfa for Wild Zone 5. My donut does not have that. So no, this is a big no on that one. Now this Fairy 3 one, however... Hold on a minute. Let me double check this one. Do I have a shiny Mawile at all? I do have the Romatisse line done. I do not have Mawile. So this one over here is interesting. It's a 3-star, so it'll last a little bit longer. And what flower color was it? Blue. So Mawile, Aromatisse, and Spritzy, which I really don't need. And then Floette, or Flabebe, but it's blue, so it's either the blue and white one, and because of Flabebe, it's not the Florges one. Okay, so it has to be... Okay, so it's got to be the blue and white Flabebe and Floette. Okay, so, okay, we are going to go do this one. And ultimately, our end goal here is not to add any alphas, because we don't need actually any alphas out of this. But our donut doesn't have the alpha capability. So this is purely a shiny hunting donut. Alright? So our end goal is to go in and try to get a shiny Mawile and as many Flabebe and Floettes as possible. Let me in. Just one in. Thank you. I have to go on the roof either way to jump down. They don't make it easy. They do not make it easy. Alright, so we need Fairy 3 Sparkling Power. We have 17 minutes. Now, obviously, Mawile is the Pokemon of choice here for the Sparkling 3, but we will also take Flabebe or Floette. Spritzy or Aromatisse would be the biggest L's of all time. And if you're like, oh, why don't you just scout? We're not going to scout. Okay, so this actually is not bad. Catch shiny Pokemon, destroy floating Pokeballs, catch wild Pokemon. Okay. None of these guys look shiny. Shoot. Okay, I don't want to mess with them, though. Just seeing if there's a Pokeball here. There is not. Uh-oh. All wilds, excuse me, so they're not the shiny. At least not this one. Shoot, it's Spritzy. That sucks. Alright. So, right off the bat, let's get rid of the guys we do not need. There we go. Now, this Spritzy, it might be better than ours. What number is it? 96? Okay, so it's close. So, old Spritzy is 4 very goods. This is all decent. So, this is just a dupe Spritzy. Another dupe for the dupe box. Let's go. Shoot. Alright. Let's go destroy more Pokeballs. Hi guys. Hey, me too. Can you break that one? I'll come back here and check on you guys frequently. There's the golden Pokeball. Gotta be in this room then. Alright, so obviously we took care of the Aromatisse and Spritzy. Our goal ultimately is to try to get another shiny. Oh shoot, did he already respawn? Crap. Alright, I think this is spawning in these guys. Is this reaching these guys? I don't think so. I think I actually have to run over there to check. But this should be spawning in these guys. Like 100%. See, I just don't know if all of these guys are being affected. We got a full baby. Oh, let's go. Alright, so first off, I didn't even record the time of the Spritzy. So that was like, what, 36 minutes in or something like that? I really wasn't paying attention because Spritzy was not at the top of my food chain. Food chain? What in the world? But look, Flabebe goes right there. Oh, dude, let's go. So I should try to note the Spritzy, and there we go. And let me also now note. I should have had this more prepared, honestly. But let's go. Yeah, I think I need to come back here and check these guys. Alright. So now we have Baby Blue, because it's the blue power one. And we are 40 minutes in. Yeah. Let's just say that. Alright, and it fits right there perfectly in its spot. A best, a fantastic, and a pretty good. Alright, let's go. So we at least got another shiny other than Spritzy, so that's big. Obviously, if we can get a Mawile, I'll be super happy. Oh wait, see, I just need to reset those guys, and then I just need to run over and check the Flabebes. So Flabebe obviously can rotate between the help if I clicked on the button. The blue flower and the white flower, as you can see. So yeah. Got the right and we got the blue. So pretty good. And yeah, I do think we don't need to worry about it'd help if I didn't get distracted by something on a pop-up on my computer. So yeah, I naturally think that those Mawails are resetting each time I reset. So I'm not going to check on them until like the end. For now, I am going to reset on the Floettes and the Flabebes. Because these are the guys I truly need shiny. Now, thankfully, we've got a blue flower Flabebe already. So if we can just find at least... My big thing is if we can get Mawile, then great. Like, all I need after Mawile is the Flabebes. Like, but obviously its shiny is pretty noticeable for Mawile. So yeah, unfortunately for the Flabebe and Floettes, the shiny count doesn't add to our tally. It's just forms that I need to get, right? So it's a little confusing because it's not like it's actually adding a new shiny. Well, not yet anyways. A shiny Floette actually would. So yeah. My biggest hope is that we do not get another Spritzy or Aromatisse or whatever it's called. I have a feeling that if I'm not gonna get a shiny here, it will be a while. I only see 2. Isn't there a third one in here? Okay. But yeah. Right now, this is shiny hunt. I need to stop looking, man. I just want one so bad. And I also think the Spritzy and all them will alert. So I'm not too worried about that. I swear there was more back there. And the first time I went in, I swear there was 4. I don't think I knocked any out. So yeah. Now there's only 2. But Flabébé and Floette, I don't think get scared, do they? Oh wow, be shiny. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, I got 2 shinies. One dupe that wasn't really all that exciting, but I got a Flabébé. That's what matters. Is I now have a red and blue Flabébé. I don't think I have any Floettes or Florigens, so let me check. Yeah, so as you can see, oh no, I do have a Floette here. A white one, actually. So yeah, so the only Pokemon that would be is a white flower Floette, because then I would turn that into a Florges. But that's the only Pokemon here that could get eventually leveled up, because if I get a blue Flabébé, it will just become a blue Floette. And then if I get a white Flabébé, it's a white Flabébé. So yeah. I'm not gonna see them all while shiny, am I? And if you can tell, I'm not really in the mood to sit and reset. I'm in a go, go, go mood. And so it's like, that's why I'm trying to find Pokemon that, like, if I need to move for it, I'll move. So I don't want to sit still. I don't want to sit and reset. So yeah. I mean, obviously I'm resetting here, but I'm moving a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna check in on the Spritzy and all them as well. None of you are shiny. None of them are shiny. Good. So yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world, because Flabébé and Florges and all them I'll probably be hunting for a while. So yeah. And Floette, thankfully, is a little bit easier to spot shiny. Flabébé, I need the alert sound, because it's so hard to see if they're shiny. A little green accents on the, you know, turning, like, that's unnoticeable. But on this guy, it's at least a little noticeable. So yeah, we shall see. Oh, that sound. But yeah, at least we're halfway done with the research tasks, you know, like for the next special scan. Just sucks that I use my ice donut. I was to be honest, I was non-stop debating about using the ice donut. I was like, oh, what if I get the ice one? I should save it and just try to wait until I get the a dragon one, and instead of being patient, I use the ice one, and literally the next one up is the ice one. Like, what kind of, you know, universal karma is that? The game was pretty much like, I should have been patient, but that's all right. At least I will say this, there's one nice thing about me using it, is when I go into the ice one, every single Pokemon there can just straight up be caught with repeat balls now. Right? And the only alpha I truly need is Arctobax. Or no, Ridgebacks. Because, yeah, I just need the first stage. And then I need a shiny, I do need a shiny Ridgebacks and, or to turn, you know, yeah, my brain is, like, not focused on that right now. Right now I'm hoping that Mawile becomes shiny. That's an alpha. Not shiny, though. But yeah. Like, the nice thing is now I can go in with repeat balls. And, Avalugg, thankfully, is the Hisuian form, so I can just go in and catch him regular, and if I get a shiny, cool. So yeah, I definitely need to get another good, donut. I definitely need, like, an, a Alpha 2 at least, and then Sparkling 3 Ice donut. See, there's only 2 back here. I know it takes a little while for them to respawn, but, like, I don't remember killing. I don't remember killing one. And there was 4 originally. I remember catching 1. Was there only 3 back here? Like, am I losing it? I swear there was 4. See, the nice thing here is that I've got at least 2 shinies out of this. If I could get a third that is not one of the guys to the side, I will be so happy. Would it be more beneficial to nuke them or let them sit? There's just 2 back here. I know I caught 1 as a shiny, but, like, it feels like it's taking forever for that third to respawn. Because there was definitely more than 2 when I caught the shiny. What happens if I nuke these guys? And these guys have been nuked. No Mawile there looks shiny because obviously it gets like a brownish tone on its head instead of a black. I don't know, man. I'm wondering... I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Just one of you Mawile be shiny and I'll be happy. Or another Flabébé. Or a Floette. See, I only see 2. There was way more than 2 when I first went in there, right? Now I'm starting to worry, like, There's no way there was only 2. I don't know. But yeah, if we can get this Mawile shiny, this will be a massive success. I've got to check the Flabébé and Floette. It already is because I got a flower of Flabébé I didn't have shiny. And I think the Flabébé shiny hunting is a lot harder. Okay, we're gonna back away now. Yeah, the Flabébé shiny hunting is a lot harder than Floette of Forges. Right? Flabebe. If I can get the white one for Flabebe and be 3/5 done, great. If I can get Mawile and check it off, great. So yeah, no, I like this. We're gonna do one more donut after this, and then I'll probably wrap it up. Yeah, the tough thing about Flabebe and Floette is because I already have one version shiny, it doesn't count towards the seasonal challenges. But it's also like filling up the form thing, which we aren't tracking. That's one thing I should have done, is added the forms as an option, and I just didn't think about it truthfully. So yeah. But that's fine, you know, we're still gonna get them all until every Pokemon is caught shiny. Every form. Yeah. And we're gonna have to do a lot of shiny hunting, right? There's gonna be a lot of phasing. There's gonna be a lot of dupes. It is what it is. A part of me actually wants to pause this episode and go and check. Like, to see if there was at least 2 or 3. See, all I now have in the back of my head is Mawile, and if there was more Flabebe and Floettes. So I swear there was more than 2. Can you imagine if you caught a shiny, it removed that spawn from the pool? Uh-oh. Dang, Mawile's aggressive, man. You know what's funny, though? If Mawile didn't have the little thing on its head, it is a really cute Pokemon. Like, because it has such a happy little grin. It has such a, you know, it's such a cute little Pokemon from just its design. Until the giant mouth on the back opens up, you know? And then goes from cute to, like, plant that will devour your soul. It's literally like a Venus flytrap almost. But yeah. I will do one more. I will have to see what donuts we have available. Those pure sparkling ones, we are going for Pokemon just to shiny hunt. The ones with alphas, also there should at least be a Pokemon we aim for alpha. So it's kind of like each one has its purpose. What I should do is try to reset until we see, why am I running backwards? Until we see a one show up in 12 or 5 that we can do. You know, that's what we should do. You know what? I'll be happy with 2 shinies out of this place total. Like, I would love a 3rd, but only if it's a Mawile or a Floette and a Flabebe. I'd rather only get 2 instead of getting 3 and have it be another Spritzy. Because, like, then I'd be like, I phased, you know. Like, And it's not like I hate Spritzy or Aromatisse, but they're just like not great Pokemon. Their gimmick was kind of like meh. It's like needing an item to evolve. They weren't great Pokemon in the first place. You know, they weren't great. And so I've never really used them or liked them too much. Also, if I'm just honest about the designs, both of them go from kind of cute to little puffballs to really, like, how do I say this without being mean? Fugly? They're like really fugly. I know that's still mean, but like that's the only way I can think of saying it. Wait, am I actually reaching back here without reset? Either way. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Slurpuff and Aromatisse. They both just look weird. And trust me, I get the inspiration for the design, but they just go from slim floating creatures that are kind of cute to kind of weird, you know, humanoid. Yeah, you know, they're just kind of meh. My personal opinion, everyone can have their own opinion about stuff, but this is my channel, so I will definitely share my opinion. My opinion is, if you gave me a list of, oh, you had to delete 50 Pokemon from Pokemon entirely, they're on that list. Especially the evolved forms. We can give them new Evos. I do like the base forms, so I do think they're cute. But yeah. Like that would be tough, but like if I had to delete like 50 Pokemon out of 1,025. Number one is Bruxious. Right? Not new, shiny. Why did you have to be shiny? And now I want to check. Flabebe and Floette. But yeah, no, Bruxious is up there. Pharaoh is up there. Aromatisse and Slurpuff are up there. Trying to think what other Pokemon would be up there for me. I think Alola Mola, not because I hate it. On the contrary, it's because it wasn't a Love Disc evolution and it should have been. I would delete it for not being what it really was. Alola Mola being a Love Disc Evo. That's what it should have been, and because it wasn't, it deserves to be deleted. There's only two still. Okay, there's no way we can get to the Floette or the Flabebe, but we can check them all well. Go, go, go. No, we can't. I thought resetting didn't drain the clock, but it felt like it did. But hey, you know what? We may not got Marwell, but we did get a Flabebe, so there we go. Blue Flower Flabebe, and we got a Spritzee and an Arctobac so far. And we are going to do 100% one more little thing. I've kind of been just pumped to do some hunts. All right. So I'm gonna really quickly flying. Steel is only for shiny hunting. Poison, ground, poison, and fire. So if we see steel, that is purely shiny hunting. So if we see a steel one inside 12 or 5, we're not really going to concern ourselves with that. But yeah, let's head back over here and... there's probably a bench. Nah, let's fly back over here. Alright, we're going to do one more. Now, obviously, unfortunately, we didn't add anything there. But yeah, let's reset and see what we can. Because if we can find a hyperspace in Wild Zone 5 and or 12 that does have a donut we have with Alpha, then we can start Shalfa hunting. We can try and get another hyperspace, another a Shalfa and a Wild Zone done. Because as long as the hyperspace is in there, it counts. So yeah. Is what it is. So right away, nothing in 12 and nothing in 5. There is a ground one here, but not worth doing. Not worth doing. I don't think I had Ghost, did I? I think I had 2 poison. Okay, flying, poison, ground, poison, fire, and then steel is non-alpha. Shoot, because I need an alpha, but that's not really worth wasting one for. Oh, I should have saved it. I needed Mime Jr. as well. That sucks. Bug, no. Grass, no. Poison, but I don't really need... No, because I could end up getting those guys. Let's bench reset again. So, ultimately, if we can find Wild Zone 5 or 12, any of the types that we have a donut with alpha in, we're good. So literally no, none in either one. Okay, great. We don't do split ones. So here's a poison. Not really one I want to do. Here's a fire one. Let me actually debate about that one. Because I do have a fire 2 alpha. No. No, because any of the ones with alpha. So pretty much, unless one of the donuts we have with an alpha one is in 5 or 12, we won't do it. If we see a steel one, though, outside of Wild Zone 5 or 12, we can do that one, okay? So, yeah, not pretty, but it is what it is. Oh, brother. Okay, right off the bat, there is a bug one, I think, in 5. No, no, that is a waste. Because I was going to say, technically... No, it's a poison one. It isn't even a bug. Is there a steel one outside? No. I should also go to a better bench where I'm actively, like, resetting something. And whatever, I'm already here. Come on, Wild Zone 12 or 5. Show me something that I can hunt. This episode is already over an hour, and yeah, maybe I should stop here. We're gonna give it 5 more resets after this one, so this one does not count. If we do not find anything there, we'll wrap up the episode. Wow. Alright, here is the first one of the 5. Okay. Good haul, though. Good haul. Arctobax, Fritzy, Flabebe, and we pretty much almost got the entire Baxcalibur line alpha just besides Frigibax. So, yeah. You see how once I'm not thinking about stuff or wondering about, oh, how many are there of this, that, my brain actually is able to, like, process. It's stupid, but yeah. So, unfortunately, I see nothing there. Oh, there's a steel one. Oh! Yep. Alright guys, so we're gonna wrap this up with a steel one. Who would have guessed I'd gone back to the steel? So, this one though is quite interesting. And it's because we have another shot at Mawile. Awesome, by the way. But let me actually look at this one. Because a steel 3 with Mawile, and we saw Tinkatop and Tinkatink. which we both need. But that means the other option is Skarmory could appear in there, who we also need. And wait, Skarmory the only other option? No, Lairon or Aeron, or Doublade and Honedge. Wow, so there's a lot of options here. Let's just run through here really quick. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? By the way, still only 2 Machops. And I caught you, Shalpa. Na 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 na. Now we're good. I'm gonna scare the Pidgeys to make myself feel better. Okay, I didn't feel much better, but still. Alright, so we do have a Steel 3 teensy power, but Sparkling Steel 3 is the big part. Alright, so if it's Lairon or Aeron, we are sad. Anything else, it is massive, okay? So let's go in here and let's do this. Now, I do not believe I need anyone out of here alpha. I think this is purely shiny hunting. Let me actually check the Tinkatop and Tinkatun line. So obviously I need Skarmory shiny. Where's the Tink line? Must have passed him. Tink, where are you? Oh, here you are. Yeah, all of them are alpha. Okay. So this is purely shiny hunting. I think that's a shiny Tinkatink right off the bat. Now, I still don't know which... And let me get the time ready for this. So, yeah, 1 hour and... Okay. And we got shiny Tinkatink. So, hour and 12 minutes in. And that is a new shiny for the Mega Dimension Pokedex, bringing this to 25 out of 117. There we go. And 2 pretty goods and a very good. All right. So already starting off. Now let's try to find out what the other Pokemon are here. Are you gonna hit? Is that thing gonna hit the thing post? No, it hit. Good. So here's Mawile. That's good to know. So I need to catch one more Tinkatink. I'll find one away from where spawn is. Please not. As long as it's not Lairon and Aeron, I'm so happy. Okay, more Mawile. I'm okay with that. Ow, I got knocked off. Alright. Alright. So far, so good. Go break this guy. Nice, okay. It's Skarmory. Alright, so the ones are Tinkatink, Tinkatop, Mawile, and Skarmory. Now, obviously, none of these guys are who we're looking for right now because... Oh, right here. Duh. Okay. Good, so I can reset for all of them. Did he miss? Yes, he did. Please tell me there's another Tinkatink group besides the one at spawn. Oh, more Skarmory. Wow, so I'm gonna have to catch another Tinkatink by the spawn point, pretty much. That's annoying. Okay. So let's go do it. Let's go catch our other Tinka-Tink, and then we'll go get the golden ball. Hey, Tinka-Tink. Sorry, little one. Gotta catch you. Alright, we caught Tinka-Tink. Yeah, it's just, I have to release it, unfortunately, little one. There you go. No hate, no shame. Alright, golden Pokeball time. Not up there. Hey, Mowile. Okay, we are just really quickly gonna look around for this golden ball. It might be up top. So we will go look. There it is, over there. Alright, Skarmory. Nice. Alright, so we can reset, and thankfully every Pokemon here would be a new shiny. This is ideal. Nothing we need here needs to be alpha. Alright, so fly resetting should reset absolutely everyone. Okay? So we are sitting big here. Now, thankfully, Mawile and Skarmory would be shiny ZA Pokedex Pokemon. And Tinka, well, any other Tinka-Tink / Tinka-Tops would eventually evolve into Mega Dimension Pokemon. And what's funny is if we get both Mawile and Skarmory, our shiny ZA Pokedex will go from 125 to 127 at a 227, which means we only have 100 left. And if we get 2 more Tinka-Tinks, or Tinka-Tink and a Tinka-Top, or any combination of the two, pretty much, we actually move up to 27 out of 117, which is pretty nice, because if you're looking at it, it'd be like only 90 left. So that's pretty awesome, you know? The only problem is I am impatient. No, I just need a fly reset. This isn't fun, and yeah. So, it is what it is. You know what I could do? Let's try something different for once. Guys, I'm going to be right back after I reset for a significant amount of time. So, we did get another shiny. Not yet, though. I haven't caught it. But, yeah, let's actually go get it, guys, right now. And there is a Tinka-Top shiny. Let's go. Can we de-aggro? There we go. So we got Tinka-Top literally under a minute of the second part of recording. Obviously for you guys, it's a little bit longer, but yeah. And so a very good and a pretty good, not as good as our Tinka-Tink. But you know what? There we go. And that's another new shiny for the Mega Dimension Pokedex, bringing us to 26 out of 117. Now, unfortunately, it's only been a short while, but I was resetting when well, it was a little further away than that. But yeah, let's just say I noticed, I went to go pan because when I was resetting, I hit my thing like that, like I hit it, and I saw it out of the corner of the eye, and I was like, oh, there it is, you know, so yeah, okay. I heard the sound, but I also turned, so. Oh, that's an alpha, look at that. See, now that I came back, I like want to move around again. Let's actually go check everything. Because, let's do a run around. We have plenty of time. We've already got 2 shinies. See, if I can get Mawile done, I'll be happy. But because I want Mawile even more than Skarmory, yeah, I really do like Mawile, if you did not know. I really think they are really kind of an adorable mon. And I like the plant eater. You know, I'm gonna run through just to make him mad. Yeah, get angry, get angry. Oh, I should have thought about that. There's usually a Pokeball back over here. Let's go over here. Ooh, we're safe now. I didn't even check the Skarmory, by the way. Hi, guys. Shiny Skarmory. Oh, nothing's aggressive anymore. Yeah, I heard you. I heard you. All right. So I came up here to try to chill. Save. All right. Dude, I really am going to get everything other than, Mobile, aren't I? That is a kind of a little bit of a sad thought. But we have already got a Skarmory. So, okay. So let's go down there and try to catch it. I know it's not the easiest thing to catch. Well, let's see if we can't get it. We got the shiny Skarmory. Okay, I need to run to a place where I can reset and be safe. Am I not safe? Oh, there we go. Oh, dude. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me first save. Skarmory has been caught. That feels good. That feels good. Like, honestly, run around. I haven't checked up yet. I need to go check up top, too. Just to see if I spawn anything, truthfully. But Skarmory is a new shiny ZA Pokemon, bringing us to 126 out of 227. And let's actually go move it. It's a no good in defense, but 3 pretty goods and a very good isn't awful. Yeah, this is a guy who can easily be upgraded, even maybe in this episode. But there we go, another shiny done. Yeah, trust me, there are a lot of Pokemon we need to go hunt shiny, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. So run by these guys again. Hey guys, how you doing all while? Love you all. I got a Pokeball. Good. Alright. So, I know I have everything. I'm gonna... What if you pretend to be shiny? No? Okay. I mean, that Skarmory wasn't the best shiny Skarmory. But it was also not the worst, and also it was new. And who knows, we can always replace it, right? I mean... It has 4 decent stats, like... You know, like not decent isn't decent. That's tough to say when it's like there's actually a stat called decent. Oh yeah, there's no Moa, just more Skarmory. Oh, none of them lured on me, so let's go back to fly resetting. So I've got a Tink, a Tinkatop, and a Skarmory shiny. One more Tink of any variety, and I can have a Tinkaton as well, and the whole line's done. And one Mawile, and I've got like almost every Pokemon here shiny that I could get technically, because there's only 4 of them. But I think I see a Tink. Are you kidding me, man? Already? Dude, so it's literally give him everything but Mawile Day. Alright. Let me mark this down. The hammer is so noticeable in this game, too. Alright, let's go catch it.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's check these guys out really quick. Oh, Tink, you are so cute. Alright, let's see what you got, little buddy. A best and 2 pretty goods. This guy, or this girl, as of right now, will become a Tinkatop. Or Tinkaton. Well, become a Tinkatop and then a Tinkaton. But yeah, so far we have the entire line almost done. Hey guys, not to hate on y'all, but you know, I've caught like a ton of other shinies. Can one of you sparkle, please? Am I even resetting these guys? Yeah, I am. Dude, the fact I've gotten literally every Pokemon here besides that one is just so painful. Like, a part of me wants to start running over here and trying to see if one of them... Oh, wait, are they not spawning in until I run over here? Did you see that? Hold on, I want to test something. Am I not resetting the Skarmory? Or am I? Hold on. I think I am. I just think I moved away. Hold on. So let me move this way as carefully as possible. Yeah, I am. Okay. So I am resetting the Skarmory. Good, good, good. Okay, I think I am resetting everyone. Alright, back to resetting. So yeah, by the way, the fact I've got Skarmory is, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we got Skarmory, got Tinkatink, got Tinkatuff. By the way, can I just say something? I do not like Skarmory's Mega because I feel like the gold looks more like a shiny than a Mega Evolution. But yeah, that's just like my weird take. Like, I don't know what it is, but like Skarmory's Mega Evolution going gold just doesn't feel right always, but yeah, it's you know. Ooh, that's an Alpha. Yeah, I don't know. Also, the big claws. It reminds me, if you haven't ever seen it, there's a Gundam, a bird in G Gundam. Look it up. Let me see if I can't find the name of it. Maybe I should just pop up a picture. But yeah, let me, Gundam's Heaven Sword is what it's called. Gundam's Heaven Sword. Okay? And let me grab an image of it. And, I forgot to reset. And I will include it in the episode. Oh no, I almost just exited. Oh. See, I need to focus on what I'm doing. I'm not. Hold on. I was trying to look up the picture. I got distracted. No picture. Look it up yourself. Gundam's Heaven Sword. Come on, Mawile, work with me. But yeah, the Skarmory's Mega looks just like that, and it kind of bothers me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Skarmory, like, the gold, plated version of its Mega, just, like, something about it just feels kind of wrong for Skarmory in a weird way. Like, I feel like it as a metallic, like a chrome metal bird, makes so much sense. And I'm not a big fan of the gold. Like, the gold feels like it should have been its shiny, but obviously it's shiny, it's really old, it's Gen 2, obviously. And it, obviously we saw it becomes green and its metal becomes kind of green tinted. But yeah, I don't know. It's like the gold always felt like it should have been its shiny. And not, you know. But yeah, I'm just getting nitpicky at this time. I'm just mad because I haven't got a shiny Mawile. See all these non-shiny Mawiles over here? Yeah, you see them all? Oh, you want to see some more non-shiny Mawiles? Okay. Let's go see some more non-shiny Mawiles. Look at all the non-shiny Mawiles. You know, with my luck... Oh, I can't go that way. Reset. I got out of the danger zone. I was gonna say, I went to go turn that way. It's like, you want to see a shiny Skarmory? Because I was so happy. I was gonna, like, walk over here. And I was gonna say, I bet there's a shiny Skarmory. Obviously, now we are over here. We can see there is not one. So, screw us. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like Skarmory shiny. The gold feels kind of like a shot. Like, did I just say Skarmory shiny? I don't like Skarmory's Mega so much. Design looks really frumpy. It looks weird. Its big claws, but its wings didn't grow much bigger. Like I thought, like it would become more of a big, majestic bird than kind of a derpy bird. And the gold just doesn't. I don't know. It feels kind of meh. You know. It feels like a shiny color less than a Mega Evolution color, but yeah. I know I am wasting time and I should just be resetting, but like, I don't know. Yeah, let's just go back to resetting. Yeah, Mawil's Mega Evolution is cool for its base design because it gets... I just wish Mawile would have got an evolution. I think Mawile deserves it, you know? Yeah, I can't wait for Tinkatop to get some sort of gimmick, because, I mean, let's be honest, Tink is adorable, Tinkatop is really kind of cute, and then you get Tinkatun, which is still adorable, but it has the giant hammer of doom and also has a Corviknight fan. I'm like, bro, leave the Corviknight alone. Why do you have to attack the Corviknight? Attack the Skarmory, man. Which, in this portal, I bet those guys do attack the Skarmory. Okay, does anybody know how to talk to Mawile? Can any of you communicate one-on-one with it? And see if they will not just accept becoming shiny. By the way, can I just say, it's shiny looks like a brownish red, but it doesn't really give that. Mega Mawile's thing turns a lot more reddish in my opinion. It feels like the shiny, like the red, really stands out in my opinion compared to the regular. It looks much more reddish brown in the Mega than it does in the base. You know? But yeah. You know. By the way, this, I don't know if this is going to sound controversial. I don't think it will be controversial. But I think it's a true sentiment. You know how they've they've done more all-female Pokemon, the Tinkatink line, you know, some like female-only evolutions, Vespiquen, Salazzle, etc. I feel like if Mawile wasn't a Gen 3 Mon, but made like more modernly, I don't know. I feel like it's much more feminine because its thing looks like a long flowing piece of hair. You know, I know males can have long hair and a ponytail, blah blah blah. And also, I guess its Japanese name also means something different than. But yeah, I don't know. It has a very feminine look to me. Not in like that, like any way creepy, but like it does. And like, I don't know if it's just me. But yeah, anytime I see Mawile, I really see almost like a plant girl type of thing, you know? But yeah. Now, I think its name in Japanese is like Q-cheat, like cheating. And it's like supposed to be like, because it's a Mawile means maw like a jaw of a ferocious mammal, and wild, deceitful, cunning, trickery. It's supposed to look like a cute, like animal, and then supposed to bite off, just like Q-cheat. I think it's like supposed to be like more of a, Actually, I should just look up what its name meaning. Let me see if there's anything. Fudakuchi owner, woman with a mouth in the back of her head. Yeah. So, like, I'm amazed because it's based on, or it is mostly based on a Japanese woman, that it is not 100% female. You know, I think that might just be me. But 100%, I get that vibe of it is definitely more of a feminine design, and it's based on a Japanese, you know, I'm just amazed it can be male, is my thing, I guess. So no shiny over here. A shiny over here, which must mean... I know, I'm just trying to... I'm gonna disappoint myself in a second. Shiny Mawile! Shiny... Shiny Mawile. Shiny... Dude, you guys can't hear me? Shiny Mawile! Okay, let's go check the second batch. I'm stuck! Dude, am I really gonna go into 2 things that have Mawile at a very nice spawn point? And I'm gonna come away with 0 shiny Mawile? I came across with an entire line of Tinkatinks. And technically 2 Tinkatinks and a Tinkatup. But I also came away with a Skarmory. And I'm not gonna come all the way with a single Mawile. I got 4 shinies. 2 Tinkatink, a Tinkatup, and a Skarmory. And I have a bad feeling I'm more likely to get another Tinkatink or a Skarmory than I am to get a single Mawile. Look at them over there shaking their heads. Shaking their plant head thing. No, one of them was over there shiny. It could eat me like what is that anime? Oh my god. The elf. Firin. Shoot. I watched Firin. Yeah, that's it. Like her getting eaten by the I literally don't know how to pronounce it. Like I've seen clips of it. It's on my list, but I get distracted by a lot of stuff. I know I actually haven't seen it yet. I'm a bad person. I should see it. But if I'm honest, I haven't watched it yet. I have. It's on my list, but it's like, it keeps getting pushed down. I should watch it. I know. I'm a bad weeb. I'm a bad anime fan. Chillin' weeb. I know you have weeb in your name. Do not come at me. Anyone else who likes anime in the chat, don't come at me. Yeah, I haven't seen it. It's on my list, but I haven't seen it. But I see the memes where her, like, she's eaten by a mimic a lot. And so, like, that's me with Mawile, man. Shiny Mawile, I'll run over there. It's because Mawile, I think, is so cute. I mean, actually, like, look at it from the perspective of Shiny Mawile, let's go. Okay, I'm about to get eaten. That sounded sus. I don't mean it in a creepy way, guys, okay? It just kind of reminds me of, like, a cute, like it's cute, right? It's like a really cute thing. If I... Yes. Ball! Get the ball! I got it! Let's go! Can I chill? Thank you. So, as I was saying, right? We can look at Mawile together, right? Look at it. It's cute. It's adorable. Okay, so how's it looking? A best and 2 pretty goods. Well worth the wait. Let's go. It was 133, right? Oh, it's down here. Okay. So there we go. And look how close we are to getting done. Obviously, we don't have any of the Gibbles, but ignore that. Oh, I need more Sandals, too. I really need to go for a ground type one. Oh, I do have a ground type. Either way, this is another for Shiny TA, bringing us to 127 out of 227. Only 100 shinies left. Let's go. So, but here's my point, right? And we're actually going to talk about this using the Pokédex for a minute, right? So let's go down to Mawile. Watch me shoot past Mawile. And let's actually, like, pay attention to it, right? Right, well, let's look at the non-shiny one. And removing the back of the killer head, Mawile looks like a really... It kind of reminds me of like a stage 1 or like a baby like a Digimon, right? It kind of reminds me of like a Agumon, like a Patamon, like a... what would be a good comparison? Huh. Oh! Duh. You know, I actually never noticed it before, but it kind of gives a similar vibe to it to Ivymon. Not Ivymon. Ivymon? Yeah. Bro, I'm cooked out here. I'm fried. Palmon. Ibimon. Oh my god. Because Ibimon is the, oh wait, no, I don't think Ibimon's real. Either way, I was thinking about the ivy that grows on it. Either way. But yeah, I was thinking of Palmon. You know, has those same kind of round eyes, cute little head. You know, has the, like it reminds me of Palmon, which is really cute. So like it reminds me of that when you look at its base design. It's really kind of cute. It's got like a little, like cute little face on it. You know, has little hands, cute little feet. You know, it's a cute little Pokemon. It's like a little Digimon almost in a weird way. And then it has the killer plant. And then the shiny gets like this bright kind of, it's not like that red, but yeah. But when it mega evolves, like you see how red that becomes in comparison? Look how red it is. By the way, this thing totally looks like it digivolved to a, from like a rookie to like a champion or something. You know, not to compare the two franchises, but yeah, I really love it. And it gives me that Digimon-esque vibe. And I 100% could imagine me kind of like James in Pokemon with some of his Pokemon when it bites him or snacks on him. I could totally see me with a Mawile, and I'll go to hug it and it'll bite me instead because it's like, no, stop. You know, it's like, okay, fine. But yeah, no, Mawile gives me that Digimon-esque vibe in a weird way. And I love it. Also, it's Mega Evolution. It's things, like I said, it gets a lot more red, which I like. Its shiny should be a lot, like the hair should be a lot more red in my opinion. But yeah. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say with all that. But yeah. Like, I think it is really cute. And I can't believe I have a shiny one. Thank you guys, you actually turned shiny. I mean, we got a Skarmory, we got a Mawile, we got a Tinkatop, and 2 Tinkatinks. There's not much more I can ask for here. I am going to reset a little bit, though, to see if we can't get something else, but that's amazing, right? And once we evolve that Tinkatink into a Tinkaton, we're going to be sitting at 27 out of 117. This episode has been perfect. We didn't get as many alphas as I wanted, but the fact is, we're not actually looking that bad. We're 19 alphas away from making the Adventure Pokedex. 1 alpha away from ZA, but that's a 5-star special scan for Aerodactyl. Unless I want to do the, I accidentally hit the wall. You couldn't tell. But I don't want to do the fossil thing, if I'm honest. So yeah. I mean, I'll look around for another shiny. And yeah. I don't think we're gonna get another one. If there was one I wanted to get, it would be another Skarmory that would look, would have slightly better stats. Because if I'm honest, the Skarmory guy had a no good, which is really not what you want to see, because it might as well be like a big fat 0. And unfortunately, it is in a stat that kind of sucks for Skarmory. Because when you look at Skarmory's stat spread, defense is very important for it. It's 140. But when it has no good, it's not helping that 140 with its IV spread, right? So like, yeah, it's a very important stat for it, and it being a no good is not what you want to see. So if there was another Pokemon I would like to catch, would be a Skarmory with slightly better stats. I'm not saying it needs to be best, right? I'm not saying it needs to be a best or anything. Just one without a no good. Because with how much I like bests and all that, a no good, like I'd rather take a Pokemon with, I'd rather keep a shiny with 3 pretty goods over 4 pretty goods and a no good. You know, like that no good raises heavy as a best in my mind. If I see someone with without a no good, they're replacing the no good unless there's a best to counteract it. Or if the no good's in a stat like, you know, like let's use Mawile for example, right? Mawile, let's keep resetting, is a physical attacker. So if it's a no good in special attack, then it's whatever because it's not a special attacker, right? It's a physical attacker. So like in that case, sure. But something in its key stat being a no good, especially on Skarmory's defense of all things, that is actively insulting to it. So I'd much rather try and get a Skarmory with like a decent, or like even if it was like the no good was a decent, but one of the other stats was just a decent. So I mean, it wasn't a bad Skarmory, right? Like we can actually go take a look at it. Where's Skarmory in the Pokedex? Here it is. Yeah, see, three pretty goods and a very good. That's great. But no good in defense sucks. Right? Like, yeah, you can change that, but like if I'm hyper training, by the way, it's not a best stat, so I'm hyper training everything. So like, yeah, I'd rather have Pokemon that have a base decent stat that I can use overall just as a generic without hyper training than a no good, you know, Pokemon with a no good holding it back. Oh, okay guys, I gotta be honest with you. It is getting late here, it's almost 3 a.m. We're gonna run around. No shiny. No shiny. But you know what? I got 2 Tinkatinks, I got a Tinkatuff, I got a Mawile, I got a Skarmory. I can't be mad, right? I'm actually gonna start at the top and work my way down. Because yeah, I am getting a little bit of a headache, and it's just because I streamed, you know, I'm recording this, I didn't sleep too well. I had a couple things happen, especially with packaging. Some things arrived late, some things arrived earlier than they were supposed to, and woke me up, and I had to get things together. Like, excuse, but, you know, these things are also things that did happen. So yeah, they're not just excuses, they are real things. But, you know what guys, this has been great. This episode, we've added Arctibac, Spritzy, Flabebe, Blue, Tinkatink, Tinkatuff, Skarmory, and other Tinkatink and a Mawile to our shiny pool of Pokemon. You know, I cannot be disappointed by that. And I finally got a Mawile, so I'm happy. Let's go. By the way, I hope nobody gets mad or offended by the whole Mawile looks like a Digimon thing. Because in my mind, she really does. Like, honestly. And I always found it weird. Because when, you know, when Gen 3 came out, we had access to the internet of it. Like, it was still, you know, the early stages, but like I learned a lot about Japanese culture from my aunt. So like, always find it funny when I learn about something and then I find out, oh, this is based on this in Japan. Then why, especially if it's based on a female taking on, you know, that has like a head that can eat something, why isn't the gender all 100% female? Oh god. No shiny, that's fine. There we go, guys. We wrapped up. Now, we aren't done yet. We still have one small thing to do. Okay? And that is to evolve Tinkatink into Tinkatuff. I know there's still a Tinkatuff in the middle of that, but yeah. Let's go. So the nice thing is this little guy can evolve right away into a Tinkatuff. That is not new to our Pokedex, however. By the way, I never noticed this, but the little armor plate on its little sides become shiny too. Go from metal to bronze, which makes sense. And then I think we need to take this to 38, so let's do 3 and see where that takes us. Oh, I'm on medium. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. Okay, I still needed. Alright. There we go. I was gonna see if 3 larges, and I didn't realize I collected medium. Okay, but here we go. Tinkatuff is about to evolve into shiny Tinkaton, which will be a new shiny for the Mega Adventure Pokedex, bringing us to 27 out of 117, which means we only need 90 left. I know that sounds like a lot, but once we get to work on it, it won't be. So, guys, I very much appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think down below. But, yeah. Look how cool that hammer looks, by the way. The hammer looks so good in this game. And it's more than just a copper hammer. It has, like, red detailing and stuff, so yeah. And so there we go. That line is done, and this page is looking pretty good. But I'm going to wrap up here, guys. We did a lot of work, and I'm proud about it. We do have a few donuts left. Flying 2, Alpha 3, Poison 3, Alpha 2. We're going to ignore the bug catching. Ground 3, Catching Power Ground 3, and Alpha 2. Sparkling, Poison 3, Alpha 3, and then Sparkling 2, Fire, Counter Power 3, and Alpha Power 2. And then we have Big Hole and Treasure just for a 5-star. But we are looking pretty good. For now, though, I'm going to hold off on doing anything else, and I'm actually going to fly over here to Walzo 13 and start working on that next time. Not now. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, tag out.
I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can, also like Scott did, make me re-record this.